Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for some more Gran Turismo 7. Today, we're going to do some myth busting to find out if the DRS system in this Volkswagen ID.R that you see on screen works as it's supposed to, or if it actually doesn't. Before we go into it, I just want to take a brief moment to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel so far. We have hit the 500 subscribers mark, which is an incredible achievement for me, because I didn't think I'd be at 100 at this point, let alone 500. But I do want to take this time to also make an appeal to those who haven't subscribed. Now, I can see that 82% of you come back and watch the content regularly, but don't actually click the subscribe button. Now, that is okay, and I'm not begging anyone to press that button, but I will ask one or two things. If you are enjoying the content, please do feel free to hit that subscribe button, and it will help channel out massively. Alternatively, if there is something stopping you from clicking that subscribe button, please just let me know in the comments below what it is, and I can try and fix it so we can try and make this channel even better. So let's go into it. Now, when we did the lap time challenge, that's currently still going, so you can still do this and try it yourself. There was a comment made in my video that they weren't actually going any quicker with or without DRS. Now, when I did the lap, I wasn't thinking about this, and I was still getting quicker lap times with the DRS on. But it did make me think, because I have seen it in other places that people were talking about this, is that really the case? Does DRS work as is intended to, or does it not? Now, with DRS, the whole point is the drag reduction system, which means when you're going in a straight line, as an example, you open the little flap on the wing, and the car has less drag, and therefore will give you more top speed. That's what DRS should do. And ultimately, towards the end of the lap, you should have a quicker time because you've opened that flap, you've gone faster, so you can go faster in the straights and then switch it off, go faster in the corners. Now, the whole plan in this test was that I was going to do this on Special Stage X because I've got an infinite amount of long straights. But I did it on my second account, don't have Special Stage X yet on that one, so I've gone into 3 different tracks and tried it in 3 different scenarios, something with corners, flowing corners, and a bit of lefts and right as well. So let's have a look at the first. We've gone to Northern Isle Speedway for the first test. And the reason I've chosen this is because it is an oval, so it should be relatively high speed, especially around the corners. It's pretty much flat out when you haven't got DRS, so it should be a good comparison to see if it does any difference when you're going around the corners or when you're going in a straight line. Now, as you can see at this point, I'm trying to get a gauge of what the top speed is, but I don't think I can get it on this track. So that throws that one out the window. And we've now gone and tried the exact same thing again, but with the DRS in play, to see if having the DRS on as you come out the corners will give us a slightly higher top speed. As you're going to be able to see here, it's not really going to be much of a test because we're still hitting that 173. Now, one thing I also have to point out is these tests were all done on the controller, so it probably is not very accurate because some other people play the wheel, some on the controller, but it just is a bit of a test because I'm not very good on the controller, as you can see. Our next test takes us to Broadbean Raceway. This one's got a longer straight, so we should be able to get a better idea if we can hit a top speed higher with the DRS than without it. But I was wrong. The top speed without DRS is 173 and with DRS is 173. So we're back to square one, and I've got one last option to try this test. And that last option is the high speed ring in the morning to see if we can hit a higher top speed. One of the first tests I did, I just wanted to see a pure drag race from the start line to about the 50-meter board. So as you can see here, I'm trying to line the car up in as close a similar position as it on both runs. This one here, I've lined the car right on the start line, a couple of inches behind, and then we're going to floor it and see how quick we can get to that 50-meter board. So as we go down, no DRS is in play. We're going to get to the Brembo sign and take a reading at the 50 board. And there we are, 9.917 seconds without the DRS. And here we are lining up again, going for a run with the DRS this time, just making sure we are in exactly the same place or as close as we can be. Full throttle, wait to 75% power, certain speed, DRS is on, and we're going to go back down to the Brembo board at the 50-meter mark, and there we go, 9.900. So this has baffled me completely with the DRS. You do expect a higher top speed, and one thing we achieved in this is the same top speed, and the acceleration was also still the same. So the 0.17 or hundredths, it's pretty much just a reaction time as far as I'm concerned, and there's no difference. But there is one last test I want to do, and that's to see if I can go over 173 mile an hour with DRS on this track. So this has got quite a long enough straight, and look at this, with the DRS on we have actually managed to go faster than 173 miles an hour. Just to disprove it, just to make sure that wasn't a fluke, we've gone back out without the DRS to try and see if we can not go quicker. But look at this, 174 miles per hour without the DRS. And there you have it, a scientific test to prove that DRS is broken on the game. Now, in terms of the lap time challenge, I don't think that's the case. I think it does make you go quicker, and I'll tell you why. Because with the DRS on, you will go at the same speed, but the DRS will allow you to get a nicer turn in. So it will give you advantages in other areas. Not how DRS is supposed to work, but it does work. So guys, DRS doesn't really work as it's intended to. It's not a drag reduction system on Gran Turismo 7. Do tell me what you think of this video. Do tell me if you agree with it, what are my findings. And as always, like I said at the beginning, let's keep growing the channel. Please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe if you are enjoying this. And keep an eye out down below in the next couple of days, because I will be doing another video to follow on from this. So thanks for watching. See you later.